Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. Continues with our Wilfrid Laurier of Canada playthrough. I've done a little bit of marking of where I think national parks could be for us here. Like over in Ottawa down here. We could do something right in here pretty easily, I think. I was thinking maybe this could become a national park here. There's probably other spots in here that we could turn into it, but I'm just trying to make sure we don't screw some of these locations with a district or something that's not removable. And then also I've marked up here at Kilimanjaro that we should put our city here. We have a settler somewhere, I think in Hamilton, that is queued up. And Mount Kilimanjaro could be two national parks here, one here and one here, as long as we manage to get all the tiles in time. And these tiles are still highly valuable regardless. Obviously, it'd be nice to be able to get that iron and mine it, but it is what it is. Let's take a look. We'd have to use... It might be safe to run them along the ground. So if we could get open borders with Genghis Khan, that'd be fine, but otherwise we need to... Hey, let's see. So with 2 turns, can we get open borders with Genghis Khan? Alright, so we can get open borders with him. And that'll let us run our settler through here. Do I want to bring... I should probably bring somebody. I'll bring a chariot to escort him. We'll move you into the city here. So we can upgrade as well. The other thing is... Let's see, we've got desert tiles and they're being eaten up. Like, we actually lost one good tile here. So we should probably... It says 1 turn till growth there, so we won't buy that one. But let's buy these 2 tiles and then let this one be grown into next turn. And therefore, we at least preserve most of our stuff for our nice little Petra here.
I don't believe in astrology.
We're going to need a lot of money once we drop that city up here to buy all the tiles we need to preserve them. These will be within city bounds, but we'll need to buy like 6 tiles on top of that if we want to lock in the goodness. So we'll figure it out. Let's see. Where were we at as far as overall science? So we're at 49 and he's at 79. So we're behind, but not too much. Culturally, I think we were doing all right, but obviously that's something that needs to...
I fan myself in this most languid heat.
...be very strong overall. If we're going to win that way, which is, the intent. Oh, we've got our warrior up here too, so I guess I don't necessarily need that guy to escort him all the way. We can always send him back. But I can just go make sure this area over here looks secure.
It is not that
we're working on sailing and whatnot, but we can't move him out into the ocean right now. This is why I needed open borders. Shipbuilding, it would actually be pretty quick and is relatively useful, so I'm going to queue that up for after Celestial Navigation. Oh, I did have... I had Magnus moving in here. Alright, well that was a mistake. I should have waited another turn or 2 before doing this. I got so focused. We lost a population that we didn't need to lose, and that's my bad, guys. I messed that one up, but it's okay. We'll figure this thing out. That town...
And all I ask...
Probably didn't need to lose that population, and, well, definitely didn't need to lose it, but... You know what? Sometimes you mess up and you just have to move on, learn, grow. Oh, what's happening to Karakorum over here? Are you getting attacked by the Persians? You are. Okay. Interesting. Not that interesting. It'd be... I'm trying to think, like, diplomacy-wise, if one of you gets wiped out and then I wipe the other out before we ever meet anybody, then it could be interesting. Because then we could be on a clean slate for new people arriving and we could have all sorts of territory. But right now I'm just trying to continue my peaceful ways. The ways of Canada. Alright, so what does the game tell me the fastest way to get up here is? Going this way? That's what I figured, but wanted to double check. I'm not letting the game auto-drive this settler over there. I've had too many problems with their pathing here to let that type of thing happen. Oh, you know what we should also do here? So I'm probably going to use this builder to mine a bunch of these desert tiles. Let's make sure we own this this tile over here. We do now. Let's plan an industrial zone in RAR for this city, right? The industrial zone would either have to be up here. I mean, it could be in a lot of places, honestly. What's going to be the... We could drop it here. We could drop it here. And then put the RUR here. I think that's going to be our plan of attack here. And then we can drop a theater right here. So we'll have a nice little cluster of districts in this area. The only thing that we would get by leaving this area open is maybe we could drop a park there, but we're planning to have this park, so I think this will work. So let's just, since I'm thinking and I'm planning, let's go ahead and say that this will be an industrial zone, and then this right here will be the Ruhr Valley. Montreal is going to be a very productive location here once we get this beautiful Petra built. So I'm gonna plan on the Petra coming along. So I'm gonna mine some of these locations that are otherwise trash right now. Okay, so the path is looking clear up here.
I cannot imagine any condition which would...
We got shipbuilding. So after shipbuilding, so we do, like, I'm at a crossroads here. If we try to meet everybody, we definitely wouldn't want to go and do any warmongering here. But we definitely should try to meet people, I think. So I think we want to go towards cartography real quick to give us access to caravels. Because we need to make contact with people. Dude, we're divided right here. So if we make something on the left side, we don't know. But there's a distinct possibility that if we make a ship over here, it can't reach this other side without going all the way around the world. And even then, we don't know if that's possible. We'll have to figure that out as time goes on. But these ice blocks always get me, so I was like, I need to go look at ice blocks. What? This is dividing my stuff, though, and I don't have view of the top of the map, so we'll have to figure out what's up at the top of the map. Are we able to build more settlers up here, by the way? Where's my settler vision? So we have -20s over here. This spot is safe. And then there's a potential for being up here next to Fez and Hat USA. But for now, I don't know about that. All right, so what are we looking for here from Toronto? We've got a theater. We've got a campus. Those are both solid investments for our future. What if we were to get like a commercial hub right here? We need more trade routes. +3. That's not bad, giving us maybe a little adjacency for these things. Let's do it. Toronto, that's your job. We're gonna send this horseman over back up to like Hamilton, Montreal area just to make sure our area is secure. Alright, just hold down Mount Kilimanjaro, my friend. Make sure no one looks at it funny. It's our job to look at it funny. Dude, look at these tiles, though. This is going to be a beautiful city up here. Ooh, it's going to grow so fast. I'm hyped. Alright, let's see here. What's our age, by the way, right now? We're in our heroic age. We have monumentality, but how much does it cost us to buy something with faith right now? 120 for a builder, 360 for a settler. So settler is right out, probably. But we could maybe get a builder or two during this. How long did it say? 12 to 32. Definitely at least one. Excuse me, sirs. Antananarivo. Alright, we're cruising through. Don't mind us, we're just escorting this this settler here. We're not looking to cause any problems. In case you were wondering. Alright, we're gonna work on our amphitheater. We should probably follow it up with that monument. Come on, Petra. I believe. I'm just gonna leave this horseman here in Ottawa. We don't have any defense down at our capital.
There are very honest people who do not think that they're...
Medieval era ends in 10 turns. Okay, so we definitely don't have much time with all our benefits here. I don't remember what our theater adjacency bonuses is. So this is 0 right now, but it's going to be 2 once Petra's built. This is 0. This looks like a 0. Yeah, so getting bonus to adjacencies from theaters right now is not a big ticket item for us because it does provide us with 0 benefit. Not a good place to be. Alright, so an industrial zone is going to go up here. We're going to put a theater here at some point. So I'm going to look at maybe mining over here. Dude, our capital probably should have walls. They can't do anything crazy against us right now. But I don't like leaving us so undefended for so long here. So we're looking at a dark age potentially right now. We're getting Petra. Are we getting anything else in here that would help us? We might be settling the city next to a wonder before the era ends, so that'll get us era score. So a wonder being built, settling next to a wonder. Is that another continent or anything like that? It's almost another continent. Does this count as settling on another continent if your area immediately is there? It probably doesn't, but I'm just thinking of things that give you benefits. So Pingala, you should probably move to Montreal because Montreal is going to be... Actually, we might want you to move up to this new city we're about to get. Just trying to figure this stuff out. But Pingala, let's get... let's get our tech going a little faster. I think our culture is going to... Well, it's going to be the next target we get anyway there, but I think it'll be okay. So we need this bonus here still. Aesthetics, no, we don't like aesthetics. Not yet. Maybe we should pick up serfdom instead of the Great Rider charges or points. Have we? We haven't built a government plaza. I was just double checking on the state of things here. So we don't have any bonus of like automatically getting a builder charge or anything like that. Or a builder from our city placement. Earn double points toward great people of this class. How about writers? And then plus 100% city-state yield when sending to us. I don't know what city-states we have, but I think scientific is probably our best bet for what we have in the area. Is it great writers? Let's do artists. I want art getting up here faster. And probably I'm going to be the only person voting for this, so let me give it 4 votes, and hopefully we can accomplish that. Scientist won it, and scientific city-state won it, so we didn't lose any of our favor there. Hat USA, welcome, my friend. You've showed us a little. Wait, did you show us more of this map here? We met new people, right? Laventa, Grenada, yeah. That was a lot of introductions you've made, Hat. Good old Hattie. Holy crap. So what does everybody want up here? So Kabul. They want the inspiration for naval tradition, okay. Brussels wants a trade route. Anton and Revo, they wanted us to make a harbor, which we want to do as well. Lavena wants us to get a great artist. We also want this. And an inspiration for civil service. Civil service is 10 population. Not likely to happen before we research civil service is my guess. So we can't trade with our new friend that we've met who wanted a trade route from here. I'm gonna guess that even if we go to our furthest north, we wouldn't be able to reach him. Let me see. Somebody can actually reach Hat USA. So maybe if we did send it north a little bit, if we send it to Montreal, we might be able to make that happen. So let's move him to Montreal. Let's try to get that envoy. Completing quests. That's what we're all about here. Alright, brother, you gotta get over here. Cross over right here. Hopefully this crossbowman doesn't get in the way. Let's go try to run some interference on his units pathing over here if he starts giving us lip. A family of tornadoes has ruined my theater. Oh no. Let's go ahead and fix our amphitheater. We got another great rider. Dude, we're kicking butt on riders here. This theater belongs to our capital, right? It belongs to Ottawa. That's correct. Okay. It looks like it belongs to Montreal. It's very close, but it does not, in fact, belong to Montreal. No! Brussels, we want a trade route to you, my friend. It's just not, it's not happening, though. I like the idea of trading with Fez to get more science per turn. And a decent amount of gold. Let's do that. Alright, so we could maybe buy a builder. We should probably, if we're gonna buy a builder, we should probably switch to the, oh, it's 120 anyway, we can't buy it yet. So we should probably, once Mercenaries is up, maybe switch to the charges just to get the best out of it. And we might just buy one up here. Although, what are we going to even improve? Like, if we want all these things to be... I guess we could improve them up until the point at which we need to remove them for our Mounties to be effective. Alright, you guys are crawling through here. You're not making great time, but you'll get there soon enough. I wonder, we probably would have made it faster had I waited for the seafaring and done that. But we'll get there. There's no need to worry. We've got it under control. Oh, Petra next turn, guys. Petra! We could get it. Oh, I was going to say we could chop it, but that's untrue.
As a young boy, my brother...
Give me the writing, please. All right, Ottawa, you're working on your walls. You're about to finish them. What are we going to do after that? Good question. I don't know.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry in turning barren rock into majestic wonder.
So this makes our city a lot more valuable now. Thank you, Petra. You are an amazing wonder. Oh, look at the lands. They're beauteous and bountiful. Beauteous and bountiful. So this could be added to Montreal. Montreal's only size 4 right now, so we don't necessarily need to worry about all of that jazz. So we're working on cartography. What if we were to follow up cartography with industrialization? Because we need to be able to make the Ruhr Valley. So if we wanted to do that, we would need an industrial zone over here. And like I said, I think I want to put it here so we can put our theater here. This theater with Ruhr Valley next to it and Petra will be a +4 at least. Just because of those two things, so. Horsemen, once you're done, we'll still make you, but we're going to make that industrial zone. I'm fine with having the horsemen around for a little protective forces here. So you've got one more action here, and I guess if we're building an industrial zone here, even though we will eventually turn this into a theater, we can go ahead and drop that for now. Because there's going to be turns where it can't be that. All right, our capital. What do we want from you, sir? How about we work on builders? We got to switch at mercenaries to make sure we get the extra charges. But let's get some builders out here. Couple waves of builders here. Or do we want to make Kilwa? Dude, there's... Hold on. There's so many. Where would we put Kilwa? So I certainly don't want to put it in my park area. I don't really want to spend 100 gold on that. So the question is, where do we put our ice hockey rink? I mean, we could put our ice hockey rink here or here. But I'd like to put an entertainment, maybe a couple entertainment districts right here. Have an ice hockey rink and an ice hockey rink to get the bonuses from stadiums. Maybe we'll skip Kilwa this time. Or maybe we'll build it in a different location. We might try to build Kilwa. This would take forever. I was gonna say we might try to build it in Toronto, but apparently they have no building expertise here. They probably need some charges here.
New grass.
To get some mines in place. Oh, we're getting so close to settling our new city here. Let's go. 2 turns away. Well, 3. You have to get there first, then you can settle.
Though. Hey.
So we wanted extra charges, so serfdom has to go in. I think we can drop out the writer slots right now. Are we still... Hold on, are we still... We're not building wonders right now, so let's do this. And then there is a cheaper purchasing of land or something, right? I think we're going to try to buy a bunch of tiles. So this might be the only time you'll ever see me slot in land surveyors. Because I want to save some money here on my purchasing. Alright, we have one envoy. I feel like we need to hold on to that, even though we could put it into something that would sort of benefit us here. One of these 0 envoy groups here. So we are going to get our era score from this. Are we going to be able to get ourselves out of a Dark Age? And if we are in a Dark Age, doesn't matter. Those are my 2 questions right now. I'm not so sure to either question. Alright, I'm just gonna have him chill up here with us. I doubt we'll need any defense up here. We haven't had any, you know, obviously wars throughout this whole thing, so... We should double check, make sure we are sending proper... So he doesn't need that, but does he need this? No. Okay. Neither of them need it right now. All right, you guys are ready? Let's remove the marker here. Next turn. You know what happens. So I'm protecting the iron for some reason. We're not building on any of this right now. How far away are we, by the way? So we're almost to exploration. Which, had we gotten exploration a little sooner, that would have gotten us some era score to maybe get us out of this Dark Age. I don't know how many. This is only going to get us maybe a couple points here. I don't want to delay it any further, though. I'd like to just get it going. +3, so we'd need 4 points. Also, let me go ahead and buy these tiles, the ones that are most susceptible. So we need these 4 and these 4. So we got to buy that one. I feel like we should probably buy this one as well, but let's make sure we get... Hold on. Let's make sure we get this tile. And so, at least now, the mountains are less likely to be claimed by auto expansion, I think. But I want this one. There. Now Windsor has some real tiles to work. It's looking splendiferous. Let's go ahead and get you a monument going here. So Halifax, you would benefit from a harbor. We drop a harbor in. If we drop it in the interior, we might be able to get more adjacencies with it. Let's go ahead and put a harbor right here. All right, so we're gonna move you up here. Let's mine these things. Just kind of work this area. We can always figure out more parks in the future, but I think I have decent ones marked out right now. With the ability to get them via Mounties, we should be able to actually fill them out pretty easily, unlike if we had to rely on Faith, where we would be in a very bad position right now. So how's Windsor looking? They grow so fast. And we really need to just make sure we get all these tiles up here for Windsor.
Not all who wander are lost.
Cartography is here. All right, so they're in normal ages. We'll have to see how this affects us. What's going to get us the most points here? It's either going to be Monumentality or Reform the Coinage, and it's not likely to be Reform the Coinage, so Monumentality it is. We only have one trade route right now, guys. I have not been focusing on commercial hubs or harbors. Hamilton would like to get a harbor over here at some point. But we have to get to size 4 first. Do we chop any of these here? I'm just trying to think. Like, you have several hills here, so you get plenty of, you get plenty of growth. Oh, man, I could have bought a builder here with faith. I'm slipping here and there. I do recognize that I could have had a builder there with faith and didn't do it. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. So this place is going to grow really fast, which is part of why I'm like, at some point, it might be worthwhile to send Pingala up there. Right now, we're obviously getting more benefit from Ottawa, but they've got a lot of growth potential there with all those... Look at these tiles here. 6 food, 6 food. 5. I don't know what this one is because the sign is in the way. 5 food. But yeah, we definitely should have bought our builder up there. That's a mistake on my part. Not the end of the world, though. Right, let's chop this. And you know what? Let's get walls. Every once in a while, you just got to slip the walls in. They're not entirely necessary. And by the way, we need to maintain our friendship here with Cyrus. We don't respect what he did with Candy. But we're willing to look past it for now, as long as the place can maintain peace here. Right now, we're just about holding the peace. All right, I'd like to get you up here. I really don't want you to just run through their territory like that. I guess that's technically the fastest way to do it. Let's send you to Toronto instead. So what else might we do here? I guess we could bump... Hey, let's just get a couple more builders. I don't know if we need them long term, but it doesn't hurt. Let's go get our pearls here. Like, Montreal is well worked for its size. Like, it's got a lot of improved tiles here. Hamilton is not, but, you know, we're working at it. Ottawa could use a little more improving, probably, but we don't have a lot to work with down here with the tundra and whatnot. But I should probably farm this.
We shall not cease from it.
And definitely our city up north needs to have mines or something on those other tiles while we wait for parks to be available. So I'd really like to make naval units too, so let's see. Somebody needs to make one. That's all there is to it. Somebody's got to make a naval unit here. And then we should go reinvestigate our purchasing of tiles up at the top. And I mean, isolationism could be okay for us right now. But we only have the one trade route, so never mind. That'd be a foolish thing to do. And it's trading with a city-state right now. So we wouldn't get any benefit there. We probably need to try to get more settlers out there, actually, now that I think about it. We have like a couple spots maybe up north. We've got here and maybe up here. We need theater square locations if we want to maximize our effectiveness, so it's definitely still worth it. So we could even do that in Ottawa here. Here, let's move you guys around. Pingala, we're gonna move you up to Windsor here. I know we're gonna lose some benefit temporarily, But we want to move Magnus into Ottawa. And then Liang can just hang out over here where she happens to be. That's fine. All right, so naval tradition would get us an envoy. Adjacency bonuses. We might hold off on that envoy for now. I think at this point we might just tell him I want to go straight into colonialism. That means we have to get guilds. Are we skipping anything that we like along the way? I think we're okay with this. And that gets us access to our beloved hockey rink. All right. Let's take a look at where we are on the scoreboard here. We haven't met anybody new. We need to get caravels. This is known. Can we have you... It'd be 29 turns to work on a caravel. How are we going to accomplish the whole caravel thing? We did give ourselves the card for it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out later. So caravels would be to meet people, which we need to do. We need to buy tiles. We've got a whole lot of things going on right now, but we're working towards a cultural victory at this point. That's where we're going. We're getting 60.1 science per turn, which is 50% more than what Genghis Khan has at 40. Cyrus is up to 95, though, so, you know, he's got more than 50% on us. We're getting 54 culture per turn. According to the chart, that puts us in second place here. But Cyrus is getting 94 culture per turn. So he's getting, you know, 40 more culture per turn than us, but we have more tourism per turn. And Mongolia is only getting 19. So we have a really limited view on the world right now. We need to get our caravels out for a number of reasons. The main one being that that's how you start earning tourism. It also gives us more people to trade with. More politics to be involved with, which is probably beneficial for us in one way or another. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!